The end. The stones return to heaven. After Lin Dayu's death, nothing remained for Bao Yu in this world but a walking body and an empty heart. His marriage to Bao Chai brought him only more alienation. He lived with her like a guest in a house he didn't know, connected only by a heavy, bitter silence. But the final blow was not just emotional, it was also social. The Jia family, which once seemed as solid as a mountain, began to crumble under the weight of corruption, luxury, and internal conflicts. Their properties were confiscated. The foundations of the grand mansion weakened, and the servants who once bustled through the corridors scattered like autumn leaves. Immense wealth turned to ruins, as if the entire mansion had been nothing but a grand illusion. Bao Yu's awakening. Amidst this ruin, Bao Yu began to feel a strange inner calling. His dreams returned, and in them, he heard celestial voices reminding him of his origin. You are not from here. You came to earth to repay a debt of tears. He saw the celestial stone from which he was born shining before him again, as if reminding him of his destiny. He thought, he had lost Dayu, lost the mansion, and lost the meaning of living among people. What was left but to return to his origin? The mysterious departure. On a cold night, Bao Yu is seen for the last time walking outside the walls of the collapsed mansion, wearing simple robes, bareheaded and barefoot, like a monk who has renounced the world. He did not look back, took no money or possessions, as if this whole world had become foreign to him. Some accounts say a monk and a hermit suddenly appeared and took him away, while he chanted a verse about the falseness of the world and the brevity of its pleasures. The return of the stone. As he disappears from sight, the story returns to its beginning. The celestial stone that descended to earth to experience love and disillusionment is lifted back to the heavens. It has repaid the debt of tears it carried and returned to its place among the stars, but now heavy with an indelible human experience. Symbolism. Dayu's death was the death of pure emotion. The collapse of the mansion was the collapse of false glory and corrupt power. Bao Yu's departure was an escape from the illusion of the world, and the soul's return to its original purity. The final echo. The text concludes as if it were a long dream. Nothing remained of all that splendor but ruins and poems. Nothing remained of all that love but tears that were shed and then evaporated. But the celestial stone, shining in the sky, remains a witness that what happened was not in vain, but was a timeless lesson on the falseness of the world and the truth of the soul. The meaning of the dream. The novel ends as it began. Everything that happened was but a fleeting dream in the red chamber, the chamber that symbolizes love, desires, and worldly pleasures. The celestial stone wanted to experience life, so it tasted all its love and pain and then returned to its original place. Themes and symbols. The aristocratic family, a symbol of an entire social class on its way to extinction. Tragic love shows that true emotion has no place against the power of tradition and society. The celestial stone symbolizes the soul's search for meaning, which ultimately realizes that all of life is but a dream. Literary value. Dream of the Red Chamber is the greatest work of classical Chinese literature, combining romance, social critique, Buddhist and Taoist philosophy, and autobiography. It is compared in its scale and impact to works like Tolstoy's War and Peace and Dante's The Divine Comedy.